What's going on, everybody? What is happening? Happy Thursday. We're back for another, episode over here. What's up? We got these neon, really shocking neon dunks that we're going to be covering in the review today. So I'm excited to get into that. How is everybody doing? Let's go ahead and let's take a look at who is in the freaking building today. We got Zach Estrada. What is up? How are you doing? We got Real Game 94 as usual. We got the homies in the building. We got Kevin Hawthorne, obviously. Good evening from Lakeland, Florida, as usual. What's going on, guys? How are we doing? We are back. We are live to cover a little bit more sneaker content as we typically do on the channel. So for those that are new, viewing me for the first time, my name is Ernest Khan. I'm a sneaker enthusiast, sneakerhead, if you must. And we've been covering content literally since early last year, July, pretty much January of last year, 2022. We pretty much just went on this voyage of covering pretty much sneakers. We're all about sneaker reviews over here, fashion. That's what we're all about. Real Game says you're good. I'm doing amazing. We're having a busy week over here in my neck of the woods, but we're back. We're live. As you know, for anybody that is stumbling upon the channel for the first time, we pretty much go live 2 times a week, every Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. PST. So we are live, and I'm excited to be here. So I hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. We're just doing it. We're literally all systems go over here. We probably have about another 150 watch hours until we're finally monetized over here. I know that when it comes to monetization, we still need to apply for it, so it might be a little bit longer than that. But regardless, we're here for the content. We're here for you all. So if you guys could kindly smash that like button out of the park, definitely helps the algo. It helps the channel more than you guys realize. And the best part about it is free 99, so you guys are supporting the homie over here. So I appreciate you guys. So in today's video, pretty much going to be covering, I know these dropped a while back. These dropped, I believe, probably about a week ago, if anything. So I'm excited to be reviewing them today. They're still in stock in some sizes on Nike, so we're going to touch on that. My initial thoughts on this, you guys know me. I'm a loud guy. I like sneakers like this that are just really screaming at your face to some extent, and there's no better time than right now, summer 2023, to be rocking something like this. So whether you're a fan of it or whether you absolutely hate them and you think they're complete trash, look, that's your opinion. We're gonna cover it regardless because you guys know it. We're fans of the Visionaires over here. I'm gonna feature them again on the channel, just kind of show you a little bit of differences between both models, because I'm a fan of neon. Okay, I really do, and I think a lot of fashion houses are actually bringing back the neon, just the neon in general, and it's kind of nice to see. It's kind of giving me, I don't know, early 2000 vibes where they're bringing back the neon, and it's interesting to me on how fashion kind of repeats, how history repeats itself. It's kind of like fashion repeats itself as well. I'm seeing a lot of designers kind of bringing back, and I don't know if I'm completely with it, just like the whole logo prints, like they're trying to bring that back around this period of time. Neon's coming back, so it's interesting to see just a lot of the stuff that was popular in, I don't know, 2006, and they're bringing it back again. So it's kind of I don't know, it's just around that time. I've been seeing a lot more people actually rock like vaults and really loud neon bags, handbags. It's wild. It's something that I haven't seen in a while. It's kind of coming back full force. So what's good? We got Meow Meow in the building. What is goody, gang? Hey, what we on, gang? Oh man, we're on a whole bunch of stuff. What am I on right now? I'm on some tea over here. That's what we're on, and we're also on that smart water. You guys know, with the electrolytes in the building. So we're just trying to take it easy, trying to have a nice chill stream. Got Big Mac G in the building. What's going on? Sup, everybody? I don't know, you guys know me. When I go live, I just kind of fire off on all cylinders. If you watch any of my previous lives, I'm like a bat out of hell. I just go straight into it. You guys know it, all right? But in today's stream, we're gonna kind of dial it back just a notch, just a little bit. You guys know it. I think for me, I've just always been the type of individual, I'm just always getting after something, So I don't want to feel when it comes to my lives that like it's a race. It's a race to the finish line. It's a race to the hour mark. You know what I mean? So we're gonna dial it back a little bit over here. Okay, you guys can let me know if you feel like I'm rushing, but I'm just gonna kind of take my time and just kick it with you all for a second. All right, like let's just dial it back. Let's just kind of like, you know, I'm not gonna turn this into a meditation class, but we're just gonna kind of kick it, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna review these. So now, whether you love them, whether you hate them, there's no middle ground with these. Okay, these are shockingly neon, and I think what a lot of people didn't realize is these actually do glow in the dark. So for me, when I see something like this, I'm like, oh, this is a perfect contender for a Halloween sneaker. Okay, so I can see this maintaining value, if not going up a little bit, around that Halloween period of time. I know October's still away, okay, so we don't need to get ahead of ourselves. But I'm just saying, overall, I think this is a great summer sneaker, okay? We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get into my initial honest opinion and overall thoughts on these, but I do like the fact that they did throw some, you know, some glow in the dark. They did it on the Spider-Mans. So let me actually just kind of feature that real quick. They pretty much did that on the Spider-Mans. We do happen to have that like gummy red glow in the dark. Okay, now it doesn't look like it goes in the dark, but yes, these bad boys, they glow in the dark. So it's nice to see Nike kind of, you know, bring back a little bit of fun into the mix with these glow in the dark soles. You know what I mean? Like to bring back a little bit of that, and it has enticed people to buy the damn thing. Like whether you're gonna like charge your sneaker, go out and actually be rocking them in specific places, or if you're wearing them, let's say in a club and there's black lights, your sneakers are gonna light up. They just are gonna light up, and that's definitely the benefit. We got Manny Martins in the building. Bong Bong, what's going on, man? What is up? Yes, Real Gaming, we're gonna get to that. Rest in peace to Chris Spanto. I mean, man, I was supposed to go live the other day when I found out about the news on Chris and Born and Raised, and I'm gonna give you my, you know, I'm gonna give you my 2 cents about it all. We're gonna get to that, but rest in peace. I mean, wow, definitely the sneaker industry's taking a hit. You know, the fashion industry's taking a hit as well, and it's really sad to see this. It's really sad. So his family and friends and all his fans, rest in peace to the guy. I know that sneakers took the sneakers off sneakers to kind of pay respects, and they made a short post about him. So yeah, wild. You know, it just kind of does kind of bring back to the fact that it's like, you know, life is short. You know, there's going to be a message I'm going to leave you with. Is like life is short, and to really embrace the moments that we do have, right, with each other. So rest in peace. I do want to touch on that as well. My initial thoughts on the pushback. You guys saw prices went up. For the sneaker. Now, I really don't like the fact that people are profiting off the death of Chris. I just don't think that's cool. So if I were you guys, you know, don't buy now, because I do believe these sneakers will still be released. It's just a matter of time until I think Born and Raised and Nike, and they kind of figure out, because, you know, like right now there's a lot of things that's like, hey, let's pay respect to the guy, the legacy that he's left us, because this guy's he's a visionary. Okay, he's a visionary. He's a legend. He's an LA legend. Okay, so let's pay our respects. Oh, my music's louder than my voice. Really? Give me a second. My apologies. I didn't realize that. Okay. my apologies, Manny Martins. I didn't realize. So I'm plugging out the music real quick. Can you guys still hear me clearly? I just want to make sure, because like sometimes I can't hear the music, but the music's still going on. So my apologies on that. But yes, I just wanted to pay my respects to Chris. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely an interesting time. It's an interesting time for the fashion and sneaker industry as well. But I appreciate you letting me know that. So yes, rest in peace to him. Let's go ahead and let's bring back the screen over here. Let me know if there's any issues with volume or anything like that. We'll make some minor tweaks to them. But we are here to continue conversation around these. Okay, so I guess there's a couple names around it. They're calling it like the Vault Dunk. They're calling it also the Glow in the Dark Dunk as well. I don't know if I would call it the Glow in the Dark Dunk, even though that's literally what it says over here. The Nike Dunk Low Glow in the Dark. Okay, so perfect for Halloween, perfect for summertime. That's what we're pretty much going. Sounds 100%. All right, there we go, man. Well, I appreciate you letting me know. You know, a lot of this is kind of like a joint effort. You guys let me know when things are kind of off or when things are a little bit too loud. But yeah, you know, but hey, we're here for it, and we're here for the culture. Okay, we're here for the culture. We're here to cover anything important that's happening in sneakers. I know it's been a really, really weird week. I don't know about you guys. For me, it has felt like it's been a super, super busy work week for me, and everything sneakerland has just been like, it's just been a weird time for sneakers. Mr. Old School in the building, what's going on? Appreciate you jumping in. You dig them, but skip on my end. Hey, that's all good. I just feel like you guys know it. We cover sneakers on the channel. I want to be able to cover everything and anything that I'm a fan of. You know, if we're really not digging this, we're just not going to cover it. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of the product shots. I know these are like, this is under black light, so they look completely different under black light than they do under normal light over here. Well, no, this is just normal light with the glow in the dark being shown, and then this is under black light. So if you're in a club with black lights, this is most likely what it's going to look like, and this is how it looks under regular light. Okay, so we're going to get to it. I'm going to go ahead and unbox them and show you them. But I did have some interesting thoughts around certain panels of the sneaker, such as this part. You do happen to have some iridescent hits, which is kind of cool. You know, honestly, it definitely has a little bit more flair than if it were just entirely just vault. Okay, so it's not completely vault. You do happen to have some iridescent hits. I like the sneaker overall. I think it's worth the money, honestly. Whether you're paying anywhere from, I believe these retailed for about $130. Let me double check over $110. To me, I think it's not a special edition sneaker, but I could see it as a special edition sneaker. So I'm honestly a little surprised on how they're still sitting on Nike. For anybody interested in these sneakers, they're still on the sneakers app right now. You have sizes 8 all the way through 10, and then 14 as well still available. So, you know, shoot your shot if you want to go ahead and pick these up. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but regardless, we're going to cover it because I guarantee you there's going to be at least 1, 2, 3, maybe even 5 people watching this, and they're like, I like that, I want to get that, I'm a fan of these, okay? And with it being summertime, summer 2023, I think this is just a perfect contender for something when you're out and about, especially if you have a fit in mind that's just not really loud, but you want the sneakers to do the talking. I think this is a good contender for that, okay? Yeah, but Leia, but let's go. Yo, Dan Deasy in the building. What's going on, man? Yeah, a lot of people did skip on this, and that's why they're still in stock. And look, it's all good. Now, I'm the type of person, I consider this a double up. That's me, okay? Because I really do. I like loud sneakers, okay? And we definitely doubled up on the Visionaires. I don't know if I want to be double upping on this. I think one is good enough, but this is something for me that I would consider actually doubling up on. So let's just go ahead and let's take a couple more looks at some of the other photos that we do happen to have on Complex over here. It's a clean sneaker. I don't have that many qualms. Again, it's a dunk. I know that yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, what the hell, right? When I first saw this, honestly, my first thoughts when I saw this was like, all right, we're going to have to get those. You know, that was my initial first thoughts. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a look at them, and then let's take a look at what they're doing in the aftermarket. I really don't think these are going to be doing anything really on the aftermarket unless you did get in larger sizes or the sizes that are sold out currently on sneakers, because you think about it, smaller sizes were sold out. What does that mean? I think some women really definitely want these, okay? Right? Or a small foot gang as well. So, yes, sir. Yeah, yo, appreciate you all rocking with us over here. Again, just a chill stream today. I'm not necessarily, I don't have anything super pressing, that we need to cover, but we definitely will be touching a little bit on my thoughts on everything around what happened with Chris and Born and Raised, okay, Spanto. So we're definitely gonna be getting into that, but I do want to cover this. This is definitely the highlight of the video. I mean, you guys know it. We put together a thumbnail. What are we covering? We do a sneaker review for literally about anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, and then we jump into a little bit of sneaker talk, and that's what we do over here. That's what we do on the channel, all right? But I'm excited. I'm excited for monetization very, very soon. I do kind of want to throw a little bit of like a monetization party. You guys let me know. Are you guys about the monetization party? The moment we get to apply for monetization and get accepted, like, I want to put together something where we can do a little bit of a giveaway. I'm not talking something super crazy. The moment we hit 2,000 subscribers, we will be raffling off a sneaker worth $500. So do not forget that. Stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, hey, yo, what are you doing? It's free 99. Consider subscribing and joining us over here, okay? What's up, Nitro? How are you doing? What is going on? So, without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and let's take a look at these sneakers. Okay, so just come in here. Kind of really wish that they did a little bit. I don't know. I wish they did a little bit of something. Okay, so we got two sneakers here that I'm going to be featuring on the channel. We're going to be talking about the Dunk since that's the review, but I don't know. I kind of wish they did a little bit of something similar to the Visionaire box. Okay. We're looking at the Visionaire box. You got all the writing. You got the loud Fault Nike. You also happen to have like this. Like, come on. I mean, they really coulda and shoulda done a little bit more for us sneakerheads and sneaker enthusiasts. You know, who are fans of this. Okay. We got who we got? We got Chucky in the building. What's going on? What's going on? We got a party for real. Yeah, well, I appreciate all you guys who've literally been here from the start, okay? So without further ado, this is it. Comes in your regular Nike box. How many Nikes have we covered on this channel by now, you know? And so shout out to Nike for literally having my back. So this is pretty much the Nike Dunk Low SE Vault / Black Tonal Orange. Okay, so this does happen to have some orange hits as well. Let's go ahead and let's feature that. As you guys know, we don't mess around here. We go for our size because we're going to be rocking these, okay? Definitely perfect for the summertime without any further ado. So women's 11 is a 9.5 over here. You guys know it. For regular dunks, we typically go true to size. You guys let me know if you agree with that. We typically go true to size. That's just how they fit us, okay? So let's go ahead and let's unbox these without further ado. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay, so nothing fancy, but then wow, look at these. These are some eye-popping. I would say eye-poppers, if anything. So they're definitely some eye-popping sneakers. And let's go ahead and let's take these out. Definitely not your regular dunks, for sure. You got some... I'm smelling this, and whew, it's definitely some strong scents for sure. But you guys know we got these... where do we actually hit these from? We didn't actually hit these from Nike. I believe I ended up scooping these up. I believe it was Union where they did drop this, and we just swooped them up because, I don't know, we didn't want to mess around. We didn't want to miss on these, and I wasn't even sure if they were going to drop on sneakers, but they did do the drop on sneakers, so they're still available on sneakers if you do decide to pick these up. Chris Paul W or L. Okay, I'm just reading some of the comments. You agree with me? It's always go true to size on dunks. Yes, go true to size. I know that with SB it's slightly different depending on the SBs you're going for. Some people do typically go half a size up if it's one of those sneakers that's a little bit on the tighter end, depending on the materials, because some thicker tongues definitely do add a little bit of I don't know, it's a little constricting. So you definitely want to go true to size on specific ones. Sometimes it helps to look at reviews because then you can know what we say in terms of what we recommend. But with something like this, I would go true to size. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a good look at these sneakers. So, wow, these are really loud. You got a glow-in-the-dark sole over here. You got some laces kind of flopping around over here. I'm just gonna tuck that in over here. But look at these bad boys, okay? I really do like these. You do happen to have those like glow-in-the-dark, like iridescent hits on the toe box, okay? You do also happen to have over here in the on the panels in the back and on the front and also on the medial side as well, some shiny, shimmering neon hits, and then also on the back as well, right over here under that orange, you know, kind of giving me a little bit of Halloween vibes. Can anybody get with me over here? Like, would you agree? Like, this is a good contender for a Halloween sneaker. I mean, more so summertime. They're bringing back the neon hits, neon everything. But I think these are awesome. Okay, so this is basically them. We do happen to have the Nike checkmark in this pretty much just black leather. Okay, so nothing too fancy over there. And then the Nike hit on the back, which definitely is giving me Halloween vibes. Okay. Yeah, you should have kept the playoffs still in the future. Okay, I'm just double checking over here. Let me go ahead and take a look at the other sneaker. So these do not come with any extra laces. However, if I were you, if you did pick these up or plan to pick these up, I think black is a good contender for some replacements. If you're looking for some replacements because you got that black check mark, I don't know. I feel like the white one isn't. It's white laces, not so bad at all. I want to see what these are going to look like with some black laces. So if we're going to swap these out, we're going to do, we're going to swap it out. We're definitely going to be swapping it out to something black, and we want to be able to see exactly what that looks like. But definitely do see that shiny, shiny, shiny look to it. It's different. I'm gonna be real. And then we happen to have, you got to remember, these soles glow in the dark. So that's the main feature on these sneakers. As if the sneaker wasn't the main feature because it's super freaking loud, okay? So I like them, okay? I like them a lot. Now, what else can I say about this? I do want to give it my initial rating. So we break down the rating in terms of 3 different things. We talk about color, which these are really loud. Then we talk about materials, which not bad at all. And then we talk about hype, okay? Which, I don't know, there's really not too much hype around these, okay? I think we as, content creators, we create the hype, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like by me creating this video, guaranteed, there's gonna be at least one person that watches this that's like, oh, they're still in stock on Nike, I'm gonna go buy one right now, you know? Like them or you hate them, right? No middle ground with this, no middle ground at all. So, materials, okay? I do like the fact that, considering the fact that this is really loud, just looking at the materials, I really like these materials. I don't have any problems at all with them. I'm not necessarily, I do see a little bit of like glue stain over here, just very, very minor, something you could just kind of peel off if anything. So that I just literally peeled that off right there. A little bit of glue over here, but materials overall look good. I do like the glow in the dark aspect of things. I wish I could show you that. I mean, I did show you some photos, so that's what you get. You know what I mean? That's what you get right now. And then we do happen to have this sock liner as well, in that nice green. It's just a solid sneaker overall. I really do like the materials, so I'm gonna give the materials, honestly, solid 9 out of 10 for me for the materials on this. I don't have any qualms with it. It looks like they didn't skimp out on us for the materials. You're getting some high quality leather. You do happen to have that nice iridescent, which I'm really curious what they coated this with, because it does seem like it's just something that I don't normally see on Dunks, like this like nice iridescent neon effect to it. So definitely, I don't know, just definitely giving me some like 2000 vibes and then summer vibes as well. And then you do happen to have this really nice leather on the back for that Nike kit as well, in the vault color with orange as well. I mean, heck, maybe you can even put some orange laces on this too. I could definitely see that orange hit on the back and then some orange laces as well. But overall, materials, solid 9 out of 10 on this. They have to, okay, I'm just reading over here, the limit, CP3 minutes, second playing time. Okay. Chucky says pass on the Dunks. Hey, it's definitely, yeah, those needed a lace swap yesterday is what Manny Martin said. Yeah, I agree. Definitely some like black laces, or I don't know, I think orange is just way too loud. You already got that orange hit, you got the orange in the front as well with the tongue tag. I would say black, if anything, just to kind of bring it down a notch, just to bring it down a notch. So 9 out of 10 for the materials. Now color, I'm a little biased because I love neon, okay? I'm just a little biased. You guys know it. We scooped up a couple of the Visionairs, which I'll be featuring as well. I'm going to kind of show it side by side on the initial differences between the Visionaire and this. So we're going to get to that. But I think for me, color overall, I really like them a lot. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10 for this. It's eye-popping. This is the type of sneaker you enter a room and people go, whoa! They look right down at your feet like, whoa, are you going to the moon? Like, where are you going, right? So these are definitely super, super loud. Not for everybody, but I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10 for the color, and then also the iridescent hits just really did surprise me. Put some black laces. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lace them up with some black ones. And lastly, hype. Okay. Hype, considering the fact they're still in stock, there hasn't really been, I feel like I'm the one creating the hype around this one because I'm a fan. Definitely not too much hype around this. I'm gonna give the hype probably a 6 out of 10. Honestly, there just hasn't been much hype. They're still in stock. They're not really doing anything on the aftermarket unless you got really small sizes or unless you got larger sizes, and there's a little bit of lunch money to be made. Now, I do see hype on this going a little bit up around that Halloween time when people are like, oh, I kind of want something spooky or I want something loud. I could definitely see this selling more units around that period of time, because a lot of sneakers, you guys will notice, it's very seasonal. Why is it more things sell at a specific time and they don't sell at a specific time? Is because, well, hey, are other people wearing them? How can you tell a sneaker's going to do well? When you're out and about, when you're at the mall, when you're walking around the streets, like, do you see other people wearing these sneakers? And if you don't, it's probably not doing that well, okay? Or some people are just holding on to it to sell it at a better time. Good for night. Road work construction will match the vest. There you go. No, you're right. You're right. And guys, I'm almost certain that some people who do happen to have that worker's vest, the neon vest, they're going to be buying this, and it just goes. It turns into a fit all of a sudden. All right. So that pretty much concludes my review of these. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what they're doing on the aftermarket. But yes, my solid rating on this, I am going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. That is my initial full-on rating. I'm even trying to remember, what did I rate the Visionaires? I'm going to have to go back to my initial stream and see what I rated the Visionaires. But let's go ahead, and before we go and take a look at what they are doing on the aftermarket, because they're really not doing anything on aftermarket, let's go ahead and let's actually compare them to one of my favorite sneakers that released last year, which is this bad boy over here. So we do happen to have the Visionaires. Now, these are loud, but we are here for it. Now, what I really liked about this one is the fact that it just comes in this, I don't know, solid box. They really put some thought into it, and I believe these were made in either Hong Kong or Taiwan, one of those places, and you could just smell the sneaker right out of the box. Like, this is made differently than most of your Air Jordan 1s, okay? So I really do like the fact that, similar to the Rebellion Air, you remember the Rebellion Air, you do happen to have this writing all over the initial plastic, and it comes in this like, almost like kind of transparent in a way, and this is them right there. Boom, okay? So let's go ahead and let's take a look at them. And I do want to compare them side by side. So you guys let me know. Would you go with the Dunk or would you go with these? It does come with some extra laces. And this is the Visionaire, okay? Now, a lot of people slept on these. I'm a fan. I love these. We ended up scooping up, at the time, I think we scooped 4 pairs up. I'm down to 2. 1 to rock. You guys know it. 1, 2, stock, okay? So we do happen to have these over here. And comparing these to these, okay. You guys, I don't know. I mean, they're like right there. It's pretty much, it's just the Dunk version of the Visionaire. I don't know. You guys let me know if I'm going crazy over here. But those candy corn look, yeah, no, you got some candy corn on these for sure. I can actually see. I think if you go back into my feed, I believe I did lace these up with some orange laces, and that was kind of like the vibe that I was going for. And it's interesting to me that now Nike's releasing the Dunk with the orange, like, candy corn kind of hits. So yeah, very Halloween-y in a lot of aspects. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at that other pair over here. But you guys know it. We're here for a neon moment. That's what we are here for. And as you do see over here, doesn't get any more official than when you happen to see this little tag hanging on the sneakers. Okay, and we haven't quite worn these ones yet. We definitely do. I mean, I'm actually debating, like, which one should I rock first? Should I rock these or should I rock these? Because it's the best time to rock this is summertime. So I don't know. Are you guys more of a fan of, I mean, if you are a fan of the neon look, are you more of a fan of the Air Jordan 1 Visionaire? Still got to lace it up with the black laces. Or are you more of a fan of something on the lower side where you feel like more of your foot can breathe, okay? Now, there are definitely some key differences. Like, you look at that initial toe box, it does happen to have some cracks in the toe box on this one. This one, nothing. It's you just got that iridescent look, and it's clear as day, okay? So some really loud stuff. I mean, another main difference is the fact that this does not glow in the dark. You do happen to have that black sole, which what I like about the black sole, it doesn't get that dirty that easy versus something like this. Yes, it may glow in the dark, but this is going to get dirty very, very easily, okay? Manny Martin says Visionaires didn't get any love when they released. Yeah, and that's why we bought them up, okay? That's why we bought them up, because we were definitely fans of them. I was just like, wow, I've never seen anything like this. And I was just really intrigued by it. And you guys know it. I like loud stuff. I like my sneakers to do the talking when I enter a damn room. Now, we don't always wear something like this. I think this is definitely the type of sneaker. It's kind of like an occasional type of thing. But some people will rock these day in and day out until they're done and they're beat, right? So I just want to show that to you guys. In terms of some of the main differences, the quality on this is impeccable. I really am such a fan, and that's why we hung on to them, because we're like, we're Air Jordan 1 fanatics. We love our Air Jordan 1s. I think my collection has grown exponentially, as you guys know. How many sneakers have we covered on the channel? I think we're already at 155 sneakers that we've covered in the channel. Now, I don't have 155 in my possession anymore. A lot of the stuff that we feature on the channel, we cycle through and we move on, but I do have a solid probably 100 in my collection, okay, right as of this moment in time, and we just kind of keep it moving. No way. Did you see the candy corn SB Dunks for Halloween? I believe I saw. I don't know if I saw the candy corn ones, but I am a fan of a lot of Halloween stuff that they've released in the past. So you have your eyes on something. Oh, okay. I'm really curious. Meow meow. What are you talking about? You have your eyes on what specifically? I also did want to mention I do like the additional laces that do come with this. I know that Meow Meow did put these on. So these laces are, I believe there are, oh, these black laces. Take a good look at these black laces. They do have hints of white on them. I don't know if you guys can see it, but these laces, they're not entirely black. They actually do come with like hints of white, kind of like a little bit of dirty white. And it almost looks like the laces got shocked. That's kind of what they look like. These laces would look amazing on the Lost and Founds. And Meow Meow knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about because he's moved these laces onto them. I really wish I could show you them. Let me actually see if I can actually pull them out, okay? So these laces, can you see these laces? These laces actually, they have like, they kind of look like they've been burnt. So it's like, they're kind of like, they have a little bit hints of white and stuff. It just has like this really nice worn effect to them. And I think it's hard to see on camera, but this is the only pair of sneakers that I know that you can get these laces with. And these on the Lost and Founds, I think it's just going to make this sneaker look amazing. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to share that. Just a little pro tip here for any of our sneaker enthusiasts. If you do happen to have this pair, it does come with these nice black laces that kind of look like black with like, I don't know, like a shock black, if anything, which is kind of like, yeah, Meow Meow knows what I'm talking about. He's like, I love those laces. And I'm saying these laces on the Lost and Founds, you just like absolutely changed the game with the Lost and Found. It just adds like this really nice, you know how the Lost and Found has an effect to it already. It looks aged. To have laces that kind of match that look, I don't know, it just turns a sneaker into something. It just adds an additional effect to it, okay? They look like mold. Yeah, exactly. It looks like it looks like mold. I mean, you guys, I know you guys are probably laughing right now thinking about like the whole Lost and Found and all the moldy issues. But yeah, it kind of has this kind of like worn effect to it. And I don't know if my camera is catching it as well, but anybody that has one of these, if you look at the laces, definitely has that worn effect, and I think they look really, really good with the Lost and Founds. Anybody going for the 7s tomorrow? I most likely am going to be passing on the 7s tomorrow. But we do have our eye on some sneakers, which we're going to get to after this review, okay? So, again, this concludes my review of this. 8 out of 10 across the board, okay? I really do like them a lot. I just kind of wanted to bring this into the picture, zoom, you know, to actually compare them because it's a neon moment, all right? It's a neon moment. Now, whether you like these or you like these, I mean, you know, the Dunks are still available on sneakers. Now these, you're most likely have to get this on the aftermarket, but guess what? These aren't doing too hot on the aftermarket, so no better time than now to swoop them up, okay? I wanted to give you my humble opinion on this. I forget initially what we rated this, but I think I gave it a pretty high rating. If you guys go back and watch my review, I believe it was an edited video, and I'm really a fan of this one specifically. All right, so without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and transition on what these are doing on the aftermarket, these Dunks. And then we're going to transition into talking a little bit more about, well, what are we excited about? What's coming out soon? I know I covered that on my last stream, but we're just going to kind of revisit that for anybody new in the building, okay? It's a pass for the 7 for me, not those 7s. More than happy to bring that up, and we could touch on that because I believe that's dropping on sneakers, okay? So let's go ahead and let's bring back the desktop view here. Let's go ahead and take a look at these vaults, what initially they're doing on the aftermarket on GOAT, okay? As you see, nothing crazy, okay? These initially dropped for $110, and what are they reselling for? You're looking at the smaller sizes, I would say anywhere from 150 all the way to that 160, 100, and then larger sizes, the ones that are sold out, I'm saying size 10.5 and up, you're looking at, yeah, pretty much nothing too crazy. So if anything, these are strictly personal, okay? This is not a good in sneaker investment. Do not invest in these sneakers. Strictly for the personal, strictly for the toe, strictly for the summertime or Halloween time. That's what I would recommend, but solid 8 out of 10 from me. I love these a lot. To me, It's worthy of a double up. That's just me, but you know, one a rock, one a stock, similar to the Visionaires. That's how I play it over here. But that concludes my review of these. Okay, without further ado, we're gonna go and transition the conversation into exactly what is dropping. So certain things have already dropped in June. I'm gonna swing over, transition the conversation into a couple other things. So these, I remember these dropped. Wasn't the biggest fan of these. I believe these did do slightly okay on the aftermarket. We're gonna kind of keep it moving. This is kind of one of those Ronald McDonald sneakers. Now this one, I did want to touch on this very briefly because I kind of wish that they came out in larger sizes of this. But for those that don't know, this comes with an elephant keychain. Yeah, I'm sure some of you have seen it. It comes with an elephant keychain. Let me actually see if I can find that. It comes with an elephant keychain, which I kind of want the damn thing. I'm going to be real, okay? I don't want to sound like such a sneakerhead over here, but you guys know it. We're sneakerheads through and through. And yes, he's come with this freaking stupid, it comes with a really stupid elephant keychain, which I just want to share with you guys because I kind of wanted to pick these up just to get the damn keychain. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? It's so silly. It's so silly. Is it at the end? There it is. It comes with this freaking ridiculous elephant keychain, which I kind of want, and I don't want to be that guy that's hanging stuff on his sneakers. But if I were to pick this up, I would probably get this, and I would probably put on my wet cements. I'm going to be real. I just find it such a silly look. And this only comes with these sneakers. So I just wanted to share that with you guys for those that don't know or saw this. I know it's kind of childish to some extent, but I don't know. To me, having the elephant on a 3 with elephant print, I don't know. It's just kind of funny to some extent. Stock should be good for the UNCs. Yeah, no, we're expecting 400 on that specifically. But yeah, when I saw this, I just was like, this is freaking ridiculous. Let's kind of keep the conversation moving. So these already did drop in June, and I believe they did sell out in a lot of places. Stock looking insane for the UNCs. Yes, for me, the UNCs is definitely worthy of a double up, and they're going to be easy to acquire. So do not pay resale for the UNC ones when they drop. Okay, we're going to kind of keep it moving because a lot of these already dropped. This one, they did sell out on the majority of the larger sizes, but I believe they only had 9 below that were still in stock. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan on this. It's kind of growing on me, but we did pass on that. I'm gonna kind of keep it moving here. These did drop again. So I got my cat over here. These did drop again. We pretty much had, what was it, a Jordan reserve for these and these. So congrats if anybody did hit. I know there were limited stock numbers when they initially re-released these, but we're good. We got these. We're gonna kind of keep it moving. These initially dropped June 22. Anybody pick these up? I would have liked to have covered this, but it seems to me that after they sold out on sneakers, I was just like, I didn't even see them in store. So I don't know how limited these were. I'm under the impression they were only limited to, Sneakers app, obviously, and then boutiques as well. So I know this is still sitting in a couple places in limited sizing. I don't know. We just ended up deciding to pass on this. I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan of an Air Jordan 1. Just Air Jordan 1 high or Air Jordan 1 low with elephant print. I'm like, I can't get with the program. I just can't. I'm like, it takes away from the Air Jordan 3 silhouette for me. I don't know. If you guys pick these up, if you're fans of them, that's cool. I can't get with the program yet. I can't. Unless I change my mind. But right now, it's just is what it is. I don't know. I can't get with the elephant print on anything else. And then these, I believe, are what? These are dropping tomorrow. These are the infrared 7s. I don't know, just the whole Jumpman tilted that way. I don't know if I'm a fan of this. We're most likely going to be passing on this one specifically. You pass on those, okay? Yeah. We're going to kind of keep it moving here. I just wanted to kind of touch on whatever we're expecting. These aren't too bad. I like the cream hits. I like the blue. You guys know I'm a huge fan of blue. And yeah, I don't know. We're probably going to pass on this if anything. It's an Air Jordan 2 low varsity royal. It's a nice color. I'm not mad at it. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get with that. I'd much prefer the Chicago, if anything red or green, honestly. So we're going to kind of keep it moving. We got this field purple Air Jordan 1 KO, probably going to pass on that. I did want to mention that I'm coming to realize there's really not a whole lot of purple Air Jordan 1s in general, okay? So if you're a fan of purple and you want something like this, go for them. But I don't know, for the Air Jordan 1 KO, we're probably going to pass on this, okay? Most likely. The UNC 2 low, I much prefer this one over the one we just covered over this one. So if I were going to pick between this or this, I would much prefer this. I don't know if we're going to scoop this up. I think if I was going to get a UNC 2 low or a UNC colored low, I'd probably go with this. Yo, we got Chunks Kicks in the building. What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? You always coming in with the information. Court purple ones, there's a couple. Yeah, I do like the court purple ones. I know there's 2 versions of the court purple ones. I was looking at this a couple days ago, and I believe I much prefer, I think I like the second one that came out, the 2.0 versus the 1.0. I'm gonna have to double check that actually. Let me actually just see that real quick, okay? Because I want to get my facts straight if I'm going to tell you guys something. Air Jordan 1 court, okay? For the court purple, let me see if I can just open this in Ulink and then open this in Ulink. Okay, so there's 2 different versions. I just want to touch on this real quick, okay? This is the one that came out in 2020. And then this is the other one that came out in oh, wait a minute. Did I just click both of them? This is the 2.0, and then, no, this is also the 2.0. Where's the other one? Oh, here we go. Sorry, my bad. I'm messing with you guys, okay? And the other one that came out in 2008. Okay, so let me actually exit one of those. So we have the 2020 version and then the 2008 version. Now, I was looking at these, and I was like really trying to figure out which one I like better. And I forget which one. I'm going to be real. I actually forgot which one I like better. I think it was this one. I think it was the older one, the 2008 model. I believe this is cream bottom versus this is more of like a white. Yeah. So it's the 2018. It's always the older ones that are harder to acquire, that go for more. Like, look at these prices. We're talking 500. So I believe it was this one that I was more of a fan of, and yeah, leaves no surprise that this is the one that's going for more. So just wanted to share that with you because you guys did touch on. We were looking at a purple sneaker. Brooklyn Films in the building. Yo, what's going on? You're Big Wook. What's up? What's up? What's up? We just here 45 minutes in. Those are 2018. Yeah, 2018 is the move. So that's what we would go for if we were going to pick one, because I know that Air Jordan 1 highs haven't really been created in purple much, but I don't know. Looking at these, yeah, this one looks a little like, I'm not liking the shape of this. Like, look, it's a huge different shape. This one has more of a pointy, sharp look to it. Bigger fan of this without a doubt. So just wanted to share that with you guys while we continue the conversation here, since what I saw this and I was like, hey, they don't really create many purple Air Jordans, so I just wanted to share my honest opinion on that. Now these ones, I don't know if I can get with this. This does kind of remind me of, what was that? The initial, the flu games, okay? The flu games, for those that don't know, Michael Jordan wore these sneakers, just the red version, okay? Now, I don't know why they're recreating them in an orange version. I'm not the biggest fan of the fact they're doing it orange. I feel like they're taking away from the whole flu games aspect of things. So he played these. He was sick at the game. It was just one of those crazy games. But you see the sneakers he's wearing is pretty much called the flu games, right? And they're going to be putting them out on July 13th, but it's an orange version of it. I don't know if I'm going to go for these, honestly. Just let me know your humble opinion on these Air Jordan 12s. But if I was going to scoop them up, I'd much prefer the red ones. It's like, look, don't just, let's not mess with it. You know what I mean? And they're putting it out in orange. So if you're going for that, best of luck. These ones, I don't know, these chambray Air Jordan 7s, I'd much prefer these versus what's releasing tomorrow, the infrareds. Much prefer these. I do like those hints of what is it? Of light blue. I'm saying neon. Neon's like still in my head. I do like those hints of light blue, UNC blue to some extent on these. I guess the Air Jordan 1 is just tilted on all of these. I'm just gonna have to get with the program if I'm gonna pick these up. It is what it is. DL Kicks, yo, salutes indeed. We're just taking it easy. Ernest, the shape is like that because you are on the GS pair. Thanks, man. No, okay, let me go back real quick because I want to cover my bases here. This is the GS pair. Okay, no, you're right. Let me see Court Purple 2.0. I kind of feel like the 2.0 regardless is still kind of chunky. Am I right? Or am I still? No, that's still the GS. Let me go to the other one. I believe it's this one here. Okay, man, you are completely right. My apologies over here. Wrong answer. Rocket, if you're an SF Giants fan, gotcha. Hey, no, I stand corrected. Chucky Goat, thank you so much for letting me know. You're right. It is a similar. It is similar shape, just much different, if anything. So this is the other one, and this is the other one. So either you want more purple on yours, or you want the black with the purple toe, because this one's a white toe. Okay. So I don't know. Looking at both of them, I think we're just gonna need them both. That's it. You know. I don't know. I give up. I freaking give up at this point. I don't know. It's something about the 2008 model with that, like, that cream on the bottom here. I believe this is cream 2. You just really have to see them side by side. But you guys let me know. This one, I don't know. Come in to look at it. It's not, this, because I'm showing you now the non-GS version. I don't know. I can kind of rock with this. There's more purple on it, if anything, okay? But anyway, jumping back to the conversation at hand. So what we were talking about, these, really wish they just did this in red. But then again, that would probably sell out much quicker, because kind of like a recreation of the flu games, if anything, kind of like a retro to some extent. Real Gaming laughing his ass off. That's funny. Yeah, no, hey, look, I ain't perfect. I make my mistakes too. You know what I mean? Sometimes we click on the wrong damn thing. You can't blame a guy. It looks the same. You know, you're clicking on the GS size versus like the regular size. But the GS size did look a lot chunkier, if anything. All right, we're going to kind of keep it moving here. We do happen to have these crafts that are coming out. I don't know, guys. I feel like Air Jordan 1... They did the cork dunk. Oh, no, it wasn't Air Jordan. It was Nike's doing these cork sneakers that they'd recently dropped. I saw New York Dad cover that on his channel yesterday. And then there's like a lot of crafty stuff. Crafty stuff's coming out. I don't know. I feel like they're running out of ideas to some extent. Let me know. Is this something you guys would pick up? I'm not the biggest fan of this, so we're just going to kind of keep it moving. Now, this is something everybody's kind of smacking their lips at. They're like, hey, we're getting excited, you know what I mean? Like Nike and Jordan Brand kind of turning up the heat a little bit. Well, actually a lot in July. So we're definitely excited for these. We're also very excited for, you know, the, what is it? Was it UNC to Chicago as well? Lowe's. That's definitely going to be a banger for sure. So definitely looking forward to that as well. But you guys know, we here for the content. There it is. There she is. So this is a women's exclusive. I really hope they do the box justice on this. But these are going to fly. They're going to come and they're going to go similar to the highs that dropped, I believe, a couple of years back. I'm trying to remember the exact year that these did drop. Let me actually see. Let me see if I can just pull that up real quick on the fly here with you guys. Trying to remember the exact year that these came out. So the highs. It was also a woman's exclusive. These were released in 2020. So I'm just going to share that over here. Let me know, highs or lows on these. If you had one choice, what would you go with? Because I don't know. For me, kind of want the lows, to be honest. I don't know. Kind of gives me some summer vibes to some extent. I'm a fan of this colorway. I think this is definitely also worthy of being a part of the collection as well. So yeah, it's black, dark powder blue, gem red. I like the lows much better than the highs. And then we also do happen to have these black toes that are coming out. Man, July is heating up. UNC toes. Pass for me for the Jordan 6 craft. Yeah, me too. We're definitely going to hard pass on that. Do not expect a review of the Jordan 6 craft from me. But this is what people are going to be coming out of the woodwork for. So I expect shops to have contests, expect Sneakers app to be buzzing for sure. A lot of people are going to be coming out of, if you could choose between this or this, also let it be known, but also let me know high or low on the UNC to Chicago. We're going low without a doubt, full send. The leather in UNC to Chicago is super underrated. They don't go for much. Interesting. Okay, black toe hop. There we go, man. No, black toe indeed for sure. This is definitely just some nice summer. It's like finally summer is here. Finally, okay. Excited for these for sure. We're gonna kind of keep it moving. We got these Palominos, which I know certain sneaker reviewers have already reviewed. I think Jay, the sneaker guy, has already reviewed this to some extent. This one's fire. I like it a lot. Would love to see this and review this in person. It's on the docket of stuff to cop, but is it a must-have? I don't know if it's a must-have right now. I think it's worthy of seeing in person and figuring it out if we want to pick them up. Okay. So that, These pale vanilla, I guess, are coming out as well. Air Jordan 1 highs. Not the biggest fan of this one. We're going to kind of keep it moving. This one's kind of interesting. It's like, where'd the sneaker go? It just freaking disappeared. So we got this with, I guess, some hints of vanilla, or I don't know. This kind of looks like I don't know, just some like lightness to it. Yeah, some tan vibes to it. I wonder if this is the type of tan that like ages in time. I'm not too sure about it. You're a big low guy. I don't wear any of my Air Jordan 1 highs. Usually just my lows. I don't blame you, you know, especially when it's hot, especially if you, Chucky, I'm not sure exactly where you're based, but a lot of us in California, we end up rocking a lot of those, like just lows in general, especially when it gets around the warmer months. I mean, me, you know, I'm cut for a different cloth. We always rock our Air Jordan 1 highs to some extent, or 4s or 3s. I don't know, depending on the day, depending on the fit, depending on what I feel. We just rock what we feel like rocking. That's basically what we do. But anyway, we're gonna kind of keep it moving. These Wolf Grays, I'm kind of a fan of these. I like them. I think they're clean, similar to the other pair that I ended up picking up, which I can't even freaking remember the name. It's got the gray and the black on it. I featured it on the channel not too long ago. These ones I can get with the program. I like these. I think the materials on this is going to come out impeccable. We're about it. So these are releasing August 5th. We are definitely about that one. We're going to kind of keep it moving over here. These ones kind of remind me of the one they just dropped without the elephant print. It's like they just took the elephant print away from what they just dropped, and I much prefer this one over the one with the elephant print. That's just me. Hard to get with the elephant print on anything Air Jordan 1, period, okay? Do happen to have these ones too. Field purple, I can get with this. I could also see some people putting some like yellow laces on this and kind of turning it into some kind of like just having some Lakers vibes to it. I could definitely see that happening. I could see this as a sellout for sure. That's just my humble opinion on it. So this is the black field purple taxi that is coming out. These ones is the light iron ore that is coming out. It's, I guess, going to be a women's exclusive. I can get with the program on this. You guys know we're huge fans of Air Jordan 4s. Talking about the black Flint 13s. Thank you so much. Yes, the black Flint 13s. Honestly, guys, just scrolling back here real quick. The black Flint 13s for me was a must cop. Like, especially after I saw them in person. Quality is amazing. Those were our LA sneakers this year. When we went to LA, what was it, about, I believe a month and a half ago, 2 months ago? Those were the sneakers that we were wearing majority of the time. Definitely am a fan of that one, without a doubt. And this kind of is just, it's right up there, okay? Now, yes, this is leather. It doesn't come with the, it doesn't come with the cat eyes on it. Well, the cat eyes, the illuminating cat eyes as... that did come with the black Flints, but the black Flints, fire sneaker, phenomenal, easy to mix and match. This one, I don't know how easy to mix and match this one's going to be because it does come with a lot of white, but this is definitely a banger piece. I like them a lot for a 13. Send it, send it indeed. We're going to kind of keep it moving over here. So this one also, a lot of people are going to be coming out of the woodwork for this. Well, why? It's a freaking 4 at the end of the day, right? So a lot of people are definitely going to be coming out. Or it's you said it's the Bay Area. Oh yeah, it's the Bay Area for sure, man. I mean, depending, I feel like with the Bay Area, we definitely have some colder months. I feel like we just kind of pass a lot of the colder months. I feel like somewhere in the middle of the early year, we definitely get some cold season to some extent. I'm saying it's breezy, it's cold. So I don't know. I typically rock my Air Jordan 1 highs around that period of time. Now it's California. I'm not going to say it gets as cold as like certain places like New York City or certain places out there, such as Canada. But, I think for me, around that time of year, I'm saying like April, May gets a little cold sometimes. Okay. Anyway, we're going to kind of keep it moving over here. We got some, what is it? Air Jordan 2 women's soft pink. I could see this doing very well with a lot of the women out there. And some dudes who like pink as well. I could definitely see this one selling or sitting, but smaller sizes would probably sell out on this. We're going to kind of keep it moving. The Palominos, okay? My humble opinion on this, honestly, I like him, but I love the Mochas way better. I'm just like, I much prefer the Mochas. You guys know it. We did cover the Mochas on the channel. To me, it's one of the grails that we were able to acquire not too recently. And yeah, I don't know. I just much prefer the Mochas. It's like yes, this is kind of like the Mocha 2.0. This one's going to sell out. This is going to do it's going to do decent on the aftermarket, I think, and a lot of people are probably going to want to double up on this. We're going to try for these. Why not? I'd like to compare them in hand, but for me, I know that the Mocha Air Jordan 1 High is the most faked sneaker ever, okay? So I can see why people want to just probably go with something different, because they're like, well, then if I get this on release date and I'm rocking it, the chances that people are going to think it's fake, it's probably like, I don't know, non-existent. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, oh, it's the new release, right? Versus the Air Jordan 1 High Mocha, which is massively produced. Like to this day, like sweatshops in China are still pumping them out. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. This year, our weather was pretty cold, longer than expected, but obviously it's heating up. Well, it's heating up with a lot of these sneaker releases that are definitely coming out in the month of July, okay? Now, these are coming out later, so I don't know if I want to get too ahead of myself, but I do want to touch on this real quick. You guys let me know. Red Cements, are we going for them? Are you with the program, or are you going to be passing on this? I think for me, this is a scoop up for sure. Now, yes, we did feature the Fire Reds not too recently. This kind of gives me a little bit of Fire Reds vibes just with this speckled on it. We are going to send it for this. I don't know how many pairs, but obviously if I had to choose between classic like the Fire Red Air Jordan 4 versus this, to me the Fire Red's grail. This one, it's a good second placer, so we're gonna try for this. I think it's definitely worthy of a scoop as well. I know some people are gonna be making some money on these sneakers when they drop for sure. I'm just getting that vibe, and yeah, I'm excited to see how these do. 210, you know, it's $210 at the end of the day, but still, I do like this. I think it's gonna come out in some pretty good quality. I'm excited to see how these look in person, for sure. Red Cements, they straight up revised Fire Red and swapped the back and the red. It's a pass. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. It's going to be a pass for most people. I still want to acquire it. I do want to kind of do that comparison on screen, let you guys know what it's about. But the Fire Red's a grail. This one, I'm kind of on the fence on it, okay? Kind of like, if I'm saying on the fence, I'm like 60% we're going to scoop this up. 40% we're going to pass. That's kind of what we're leaning on. But I do see larger sizes selling out on this and doing okay on the aftermarket, if anything, okay? And then these Cacao Wows are coming out in GS. I kind of wish they were putting this out in larger sizing, but I guess they're not. So, hey, it is what it is. We just kind of keep it moving. I don't know how low I'm going to go on the I guess, you know, release on the release dates over here with all y'all. Appreciate you guys rocking with us. But I just wanted to see, because we're already in September. I don't know how far I want to go ahead. I definitely wanted to cover July, because July is going to be, we're going to be going live a lot in July. For those that, you know, aren't aware, we're going to be live, okay? And hopefully by then we're going to be monetized as well. We're actually an hour in already. I was planning to be live for about an hour today, but I appreciate rocking with all you all today. I'm not going to be going anywhere just soon. I just wanted to kind of scroll down a little bit. Chutney, Black Whites, Black Cements. Okay, that's interesting. Wow, they're putting a Black Cement Air Jordan 2. Playoff 8s. These ones. People are going to be coming out of the woodwork for this for sure. I do like this back tab on kind of how it's got this artsy vibe to it. I know that I've been seeing you guys kind of post in my chat. You've been like, playoff 8s. Looking forward to the playoff 8s. It's like, you know, the more I see this, is like, yeah, we're going to kind of have to go for the playoff 8s for sure. So I am looking forward to these ones dropping. We're most likely going to be live for that one as well, since it seems to be a sneaker a lot of people are kind of smacking their fingertips and their lips at, you know, for sure. So I'm excited to see this, and obviously the one that we just touched on over here, this one as well, will definitely be going live for that one as well. Kind of keeping it moving. Wait, so what? They're doing a Laney? Man, I don't know. I feel like they're just milking the Laney on all the silhouettes. Definitely going to be passing on that. I feel like I already covered the reverse Laney Air Jordan 1 High on the channel. We got this Dog Dan sneaker. This one I'm kind of digging. This Aqua, I can get with the program on this. I'm a fan. I don't know. This kind of does give me, I don't know, Miami vibes to some extent. I don't know. Can you guys get with that? Do you agree with me? You think I'm crazy? I do like the purple hints on this, and the aqua as well. I can't even talk anymore. I'm like losing my voice. Real Gaming 94 says, yeah, I'm definitely copying playoff 8s. Yes, a lot of people, it's on a lot of people's list this year. Definitely playoff 8s. I'd like to get an early review on that. That would be nice, but I know they're pretty pricey on the aftermarket right now, so we're probably just going to hold off till the actual release, and then we will send it, okay? Moving on over here, metallic red. Not the biggest fan. They just, honestly, guys, I feel like Jordan's is getting to a point where they're trying to cover every single color on every single silhouette. Can you blame them? Probably not. You know, probably not. So these Mauve are dropping as well. I like this. It kind of gives me lilac vibes, you know, lavender vibes to some extent. This one I can get with the program on this one. White Sky Mauve White. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but we're going to kind of keep it moving. And then these satin breads are coming out. I don't know. I mean, I love the bread, but I just don't know about the satin vibes for me personally. I'm on the fence on that. I'd have to see this in person, but I got to see the satin dunks that they put out. They had it over at Nike. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I don't know if I can get with the program. Aqua 8 only for you. Okay, yeah, you're definitely copying playoff 8s. Yeah. Used to have the Aqua 8s. Gotcha. Guys, what are your thoughts about this one? Neutral gray. It kind of looks like it's been like left out in the cold. This one's weird. Neutral gray Air Jordan 1 low 85. Does that mean they're using like 85 materials? Is this going to be like tougher leather? Maybe. We shall see. October 25. I don't know how much this one, guys. This one, I got to talk about this real quick because I feel like I'm losing my breath over here. We got to eat something soon. It's around that time, dinner time. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. Okay. This one is definitely on the list. The materials on this look impeccable. And I know that this is a sneaker that a lot of, not just sneakerheads, but a lot of like sneakerhead like streamers are looking forward to. Okay. I definitely saw, definitely a couple streamers were talking about that. He got Kicks. He Got Kicks was talking about this. This is apparently like #1 on his list. Shout out to He Got Kicks. If you guys are not subscribed to He Got Kicks, he's got an amazing intro, and that dude's freaking legend. I think he's kind of close to that like 60,000 mark, if not 70,000 subscriber mark. So consider subscribing to him if you guys aren't already. That dude was covering this, and I'm on board with the fact that this is definitely on my list of another top 10 that I'm looking forward to for the remainder of the year. Haven't eaten today, Chucky. You better go eat, man. You better go eat. I'm gonna probably grab a meal in a bit. We're just like guzzling water over here. We just had some tea, but we're gonna be eating something momentarily. But I hope you guys are staying hydrated wherever you guys are, and I appreciate you guys rocking with us on the live today. But the Cherry 12s are a must. They're definitely a must for sure. And if you guys are kind of on the fence on this, I would definitely watch He Got Kicks video on this. He can't stop talking about these. This is definitely on his list. It's definitely on my list for sure. For a 12, I'm a fanatic on this. But guys, we're gonna kind of call it there. I think there's some more sneakers over. Oh my God, yes, this one too. The Royal Reimagine. I just wish this was coming out in a different material. I really wish this was coming out in a different material. But you let it be known. Are you guys going for this? I think I really need to see this in person. I just can't get with the material on this just yet. Much prefer the 2017 version of these versus this. That's my humble opinion on it. Cherry 12s are a must. My fever clocking in at 103. Pretty sick. Hey, man, get better, bro. Please eat. Your body needs it, man. Your body needs it. I'm sorry. Guys, can we just tell Chucky Goat real quick? Like, please. We hope you get better, man. We really hope you get better. We're sorry that you're going through this. I feel like I could be sick right now. I'm not. I feel like I'm hanging on a thread. I'm just exhausted. It's been a week. It has been an absolute week. But we had to be live for you all because, we're trying not to, we're going to let you guys know if we're not going to make the live. We're going to let it be known in our community page we're not going to make the live. But we're trying to be consistent here because you guys matter. Sneakers matter. Fashion matters. And this channel matters. But yeah, 103 is pretty high. Please, I hope you're on that chicken noodle soup or something. Taking care of yourself because it's important to, okay? And please, stay hydrated. All y'all, stay hydrated without a doubt, okay? We're definitely here. We're here for the community. And anybody, if you ever need to talk to me about anything that you're going through, whether it's life stuff, personal stuff, or whatever, you guys can actually reach out to me on my DMs. Like, I shoot it for what it is. Like, as much as like my job here is to talk about sneakers, to talk your ears off about sneakers, and keep it exciting at the end of the day. I'm also here for the community, okay? If you guys ever need help, job searching. If you guys ever need help with, I don't know, maybe not so much financial advice, but maybe more so like relationship advice, you know, family advice. I'm more than happy to give you guys my 2 cents. I've been around the block. I've been through some interesting situations. If you guys ever, you know, need a shoulder to cry on, you know, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. You know, I try, like, especially with my subscribers, you guys are real ones, and I know that the moment we get monetized, we're definitely going to turn up the ante on a lot of things on the stream, okay? We're going to definitely be putting some memberships in place. I have some ideas for merch as well. So if we're going to be doing this, we're going to do this, okay? So yes, definitely, without a doubt, I appreciate all you all are real ones. We're going to call it there. I know there's more sneakers probably, or is that it? Yeah, there's more sneakers down here, but we're going to kind of call it at the Royal Reimagined that are coming out. I know some people have like mixed feelings about this one specifically. We're gonna scoop them up, okay? Probably use them as beaters if anything, but I much prefer the original one, the OG in leather, okay? Without a doubt. But without any further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring up my Instagram for anybody who has been rocking with us or decides to continue to rock with us. You guys can find us over here, okay? And like, feel free to go ahead. Yeah, see, I got a message over there. Some people are already messaging me with their problems and everything. I'm not gonna solve them. I'll give you guys my humble opinion on how to go about interesting situations. But that concludes the stream for today. Feel free to do 3 things if you want to. You know, completely free 99. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, number 1. Number 2, smash that like button out of the park. Definitely does help the channel more than you guys will ever know, okay? And lastly, consider also rocking with us over here on Instagram, okay? Because on Instagram, we typically post after we do reviews that we just did a review, you missed out on it, here's the link, click the link, watch the video. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's what we do. Am I going to the Action Bronson tomorrow? I'm probably going to be holding off on the Action Bronson. I know that they're going to do well in the aftermarket, but I think we're going to hold off right now with the amount of sneakers that we have purchased this year and the amount of sneakers that we are going to be purchasing for the remainder of the year, okay? But I do see that one as worthy of a scoop, a collector's item, and potential resale as well, since they're doing pretty well on the aftermarket from the, I think it's like 220, 225 retail mark, and then I saw on the aftermarket they're going anywhere from 265, 300, depending on the size you get. So I think that's worthy of a scoop, but we're probably going to be passing off on the Action Bronsons. They look nice though. They do look nice. If I had some extra money to play around with, we would definitely go for them. All right. But guys, that concludes the stream. I'm going to play some music. I'm going to jump on out of here. Again, for those that don't know who I am, before I jump on out of here, we are 2-time Philippine national champions. So feel free to go ahead and take a look at my website over here. I have opened an additional business to what I do right now. If you guys want to learn, you can purchase 4 classes on my website, and we teach you guys the ups and downs, how to yo-yo from beginner all the way to advanced, to I guess professional level. So we pretty much teach and we share how to yo-yo. You know what I mean? We teach you guys. So if you do want to sign up for that, feel free to. I do charge for it. Obviously, it is a paid package. You get a total of 4 classes you use within 60 days. And you pretty much go live with me and I teach you. That's basically how we go about it. Guys, that concludes the stream, okay? Again, smash that like button on the way out. I'm going to play some music here. And then we're just going to dip on out. We're going to relax. We're going to get some food. We're going to get some food in us, that's for sure. Okay, so without any further ado, let me just go ahead and play some music here. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and dip on out, all right? You guys let me know if you guys can hear the music. There we go. All right. So, peacing out. Much love. I'll see you all in the next stream Sunday, okay? 7 p.m. PST. Peace out. Let's make it a good evening, all right? Get some rest. Talk soon.